On play action, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And 13.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going up top for Taylor. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Tua now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
2nd down.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Fights through and now a crease. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
The kick
And that
is
makes
good.
it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
11. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Come off the ball. Hey, check right. Six.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Check nine. Shoot.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Running down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 35.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He's tackled at the
They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
1 yard. And the Dolphin 1st down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Dolphins 7, 49ers nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Play action, now it's Tua. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And some room to work. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Alert! Alert! 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check 24, check 24. Check 26, check 26. 21.
Play action. Garoppolo rolling to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant, and he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. Check down to Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
1st down, Dolphins.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 42-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. On the screen, this is Coleman. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Complete.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
43-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. 955. 955. Rip right. Kill. Hey, alert 3.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Check, check. Box 54. Watch the screen.
Tua now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's 2nd and inches at the 10-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Gets through, and now an opening. The 40, past the 20, 10, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Kevin Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. From the gun, it's Tua. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Check 55 to Mike. I got it.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And got his man complete. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 30.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
21. Let's put that team on it. Watch out. 13.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Richard Sherman.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner, pound away, and try and finish off a game.
Steps away. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Fitzpatrick a give to Breida. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida, 74 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And shedding through the tackle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Clayton Fedulum there on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I got you. Check 55 to Mike. Ricky. 11. 55.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them and don't have enough confidence to make a play?
11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Jumper. 12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, gun. Watching your gun. Hey, tight.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, showing it. 21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
We ain't giving up nothing. 11.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.